Hello and welcome to this week's blog. My name is Olga Botcharever and today we are talking about how can I help others if I'm still a basket case myself. So this is such a juicy topic and I really wanted to address it because it came as one of the questions in my Facebook group. If you're not part of this community, by the way, please join. It's called Emotionally Resilient Entrepreneur. So this is the question that came in, and one of the amazing ladies there asked that, how can I help others with emotions when I'm still a basket case myself? Also, the apex effect in fast EFT really bothers me. If you don't know what apex effect is, I'll talk about it in just a second. And fear that people will think that I didn't help them or say that it gotten worse, because sometimes you uncover layers and it looks like it's getting worse. So I feel like I could never charge money for that reason. Isn't it a brilliant question? If you ever felt this way, raise your hand. I sure did. And here's the truth, guys. You don't have to be perfect to step up and start helping others. As a matter of fact, feeling emotionally turbulent is not necessarily an indicator of lack of emotional resilience. And this is such a brilliant topic. I really like talking about this because what people think sometimes as they're starting in this journey and they learning how to be more emotionally intelligent, so many people believe that people who are emotionally smart, they just kind of calm all the time. And that is simply not true. You will have all range of emotion. As a matter of fact, the more spiritually aware you are, the more attuned you are to your emotions. Excuse me. Oops, that means coming through. And so what's going to happen is, as you know, I grow and evolve, and as observe a lot of other people grow and evolve, they actually do feel their emotions in a wider ranges versus people who are just starting this journey or new to the concept of how important emotions are in your life. And so if you're feeling this way, if you're feeling that you are not there yet, or you haven't learned enough, or if you haven't gone far enough to start helping others, I really want you to invite you to sort of question that. And here's why. People who will come to you, they literally will be just a few steps behind from where you are right now. So you actually don't have to cross the whole bridge to get them there. You only need to know like a few more steps ahead of them, because you're a guide, right? You're like guiding them to climb the Mountain Everest, or taking them through the jungle, or whatever that case is. They are still doing the work. It's just you have some inside experience and an opportunity to help them shorten the journey or make it a little bit easier on them. And so many talented healers and service providers really struggle with the charging piece. And charging for your services is something that I talk about quite a lot, because if you are a lawyer or a doctor, for some reason there's no problem charging for it, right? So I have a friend who charges $250 an hour, and it's very like a very easy thing to do. Like it's not even a matter of fact. And so when I talk to somebody who is changing people's lives and helping healing their emotions on deeper level and get over the past hurts, they really are struggling to charge anywhere past the $100 mark. So if you are in this place, if you're struggling with this, I really want to invite you to look within and see what are some of the underlying reasons that might be causing this. Because even saying that you're a basket case, or that nothing is working for you, or you are not there yet, it might not be a very accurate statement. Sometimes we're looking at the situation where we are right now. We're just looking at a very, very thin slice of what's happening right now. And we're ignoring, all of this experience that we have that brought us here. And I had this, recently, because I started helping people with weight loss, and I was doing really great in like, a few weeks in a row. And then in April, I haven't lost any weight. And I started doubting, myself, am I still capable of helping people with this issue? But the truth is, once you've done something, once you had a success with something, you own it. It stays with you forever. If you did something one time, you can do it 100 times. So remind yourself of that. Remind yourself of things that you have accomplished and that you are capable of doing, because I can guarantee you there are like tons of this. It's just our mind, we have this unique ability to focus on what one thing that is not working versus 100 things that are working, right? Anybody been there? I know I have. And so start shifting your attention to the things that you are good at naturally, and the things that how far you have come. And one of the best ways to do it is to actually get a mentor, or have someone who can help you point it out, because we grow so fast sometimes we don't notice our own transformations. We just kind of like we start looking at this from the point of where we are, and it just doesn't look like such a big deal. And you know me even looking back a year or a couple of years ago, right now I'm living my life, I'm pretty happy. But as I look back, I remember actually how miserable I was, because I was in a marriage that I was trying to save, and I was trying to just get things to the ground, and trying to him to change. And it was just such an ongoing struggle. And when it's ended and I filed for divorce, right now I'm just so peaceful and happy, and it's just la la la, and everything is working. I'm dating, and I have this amazing people coming into my life. And I don't think I'm as aware of this as I should be, because it's a huge accomplishment to actually be happy with yourself and be happy in relationships. And it doesn't matter if you're single, dating, or married, but this feeling of being content is absolutely gorgeous. And if the reason I'm bringing it up is because you have something like that too, that you went through and you were able to achieve, that you're just a little bit blind to. So, maybe do like a very simple exercise. Sit down, write down 10 things you're good at, right? Or 10 recent achievements that you went through. And you will see very, very clearly that you are capable, that you are ready, that there are people who would love to receive your gift. And if you are ready to share it, there will be people who are ready to receive it. Like literally last year, I was not happy yet. I was not in a perfect relationships, but I wanted to teach a seminar on relationships. And I was talking to my fast EFT practitioner, and she goes like, well, Olga, for you to learn something, you need to present it to a group of 20 people, 20 to 100 people. And it was an absolute truth. This is how I evolve, kind of similar to Carl Sears. He evolved out loud and I evolve out loud. And when I stand there in front of people and start sharing what's, happening for me, what's going on, there's first of all a lot of resonance, because people say, oh my gosh, yeah, I totally felt that. Hang on, guys, my computer is dying. And second, I start hearing some insights, and it's almost like I start taking my own advice when it comes to having this internal dialogue being externalized. There's this gorgeous saying that I heard today in a Netflix series I'm watching. It's called Sense8, and the quote goes somehow like that: art is love made public. Art is love made public. So what is your art? What is that thing that you want to make public? So my art is the one of emotional intelligence, and working with belief systems in our mind. So my Canva is my mind and the mind of my clients, and my paintbrush is one of them is EFT and fast EFT. And and of course I am my best masterpiece and project, right? So it's always like this for people who are in this profession. We always work on ourselves continuously, and that's what makes this journey so gorgeous. And this is why we have such a rich perspective for people who come to us for help. So what is your Canva? What are you a writer? Are you aspiring to write a book? Then your Canva is a blank piece of paper. Have you ever want to paint a picture? And what is your paintbrush, right? So if you're a writer, your paintbrush is your pen. And if you're anything like me, then you probably have some amazing tools to help others. So I wanted to encourage you to take just a tiny bit incremental step in that direction, and give yourself permission to charge for it if it feels right, and start small. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot. But if you have intention to turn your passion into a profession, and to have it something as a predominant thing that you're doing in your life, and you spend more time doing this, you have to practice charging as early as possible, just because it's an exchange of energy, and it will help you feel better, and it'll help the person that you're serving help feel better too. So let's do a quick round of tapping on anything around worries around charging, or that the results won't be there, or people will doubt you, anything and everything around it. So taking full responsibility for your all well-being, go ahead and take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And we'll just do a quick tapping technique to clear this out. So tap on the side of your hand and just say, even though I'm not ready to charge for my services, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm a basket case myself, so how am I supposed to help others? I love and accept myself anyways. Even though there are fears coming up around apex effect, and then things will get worse if I start working with them. How will I charge it for them? I love and accept my thoughts, and I forgive myself anyways. All these thoughts, all these feelings, doubts on my abilities to help others. Can I do this? Can I charge for my services? Is it my time to step up and help others? I'm passionate about this work. I want to grow my heart-centered business, but I have doubts. What if I'm not ready? Have my own problems, have my own issues, but I'm dealing with them and I'm learning from them because I'm starting to see that life is like a playground, more like a laboratory, and each experience is like an experiment. You can't get it wrong. You just can't get it wrong, like never. So as I look back at my experiences, I choose to see lessons and gifts and opportunities to be grateful for learning something, for discovering something about myself, about others, about the world, about how I show up, about what my needs are. Because it's in the time when I don't want something, it's in the midst of it, I get clarity around what I do want. So I'm grateful for the challenges, for the lessons, for the misfortunes, big and small. I consciously going to go back to them and flip them until they all become gifts and lessons. Because I want to create from the reality, from the map, where I attract what I hold within. And I what choose to hold on is belief that serves me best. So I release and let go of all the doubts, worries, insecurities, knowing that it's my time to step up my game, to show up and serve fearlessly. Grab your wrist, pulse round, breathe in, and breathe out. And say word, peace. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for tapping with me, guys. This was absolutely amazing. And if you are ready to take it to the next level, I'll be offering something that's called a prompt to discover your biggest money blocks and journaling. So look for that prompt, look for the link to get it below this video, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I'll help you to bring any more beliefs around how you serve, around your creativity, around charging for your services, so you can get out in the open, release them as well, and show up and shine. Thank you for watching. Bye.